Welcome, family. Come on in. Come on in, family. It's June 4th, Sunday, June 4th. So come on in, family. It's Pro Black Everything time. It's the Pro Black Everything channel by none other than me, DeAndre Manley. So let's get on in here, family. I know y'all got Sunday synonymous with holy, with one of y'all Abrahamic faiths and belief systems, whether that's Christianity, Catholicism, Judaism, or Islam. One of y'all Abrahamic faiths, I know y'all that made Sunday synonymous with holy. So that's why I came in later in the day to get this video because y'all should be back from church. Um, Unless y'all done went back again because they need more money. Y'all should be back from y'all church services and y'all Pentecostals and y'all Protestant and y'all Baptist or whatever denomination of Christianity you follow, or Catholicism or Islam or whatever, whichever one of these Abrahamic faiths y'all is, y'all should be back from doing this. Um, Muslims, y'all shouldn't be in between praying to Allah. It's time to put the toys and the kids away, and that's what I mean by kids and toys, is these religions. Hopefully y'all didn't put them away by now, because it's the truth hour. It's time for grown up time now. You put the kids and you put the toys away, which I mean by kids and toys is y'all religion. Y'all to put them away for the day. Hopefully y'all have. So now it's time for the grown ups to play. Now it's time for the grown ups to get educated. All the grown ups come on in. And that meaning by the people that listen and watch me, all the grown-ups. Let's see how grown up y'all are. First and foremost, shout out to all my subscribers. Respect and love. Come on in here because y'all gonna get this information. All my new subscribers, welcome. Come on in to let y'all know, to get it off the bat right now. I have no belief in no God. It's AKA and hashtag over here religion killer. All religions, all gods are man-made. To all my subscribers. Every time you have heard about a God, a human being that told you about that God in one way, shape, or form, whether it's on a tablet, whether it's on stone, whether it's on paper, whether it's written in the sand or written somewhere, a human being that told you about said God. No God has never told you niggas about no humans. That's just factual, family. It's all man-made. Our ancestors, Africans, up and down and now, who created the concept of a God and gave that to humanity, it was still man-made even from them, family. I just want y'all to know that now before y'all come in my comments and talk about alhamdulillah and God this and Jesus this. I'm just gonna tell you, reply back with all religions are man-made. uh, Over here at Pro Black Everything, all of them are man-made. They're all fake, man-made, mythological stories and beings, goons and goblins. That's what I'm gonna tell y'all in y'all reply. In my reply, I'm gonna say it in some way, shape, or form like that. I'm just gonna let y'all know. Anybody that want to come in and be totally disrespectful in my comments, it's okay. I've never had any social media. No, I've never had Facebook, Snap, Twitter, none of that. I just barely got YouTube a couple years ago when I retired from the military. So, because I'm not into the play. I'm not into the back and forth and all the self hate that we have amongst each other and that I see on y'all social media sites and even on YouTube. Um, so I'm not into that back and forth. If you're gonna be very disrespectful, it's okay. I'm just gonna tell you won whatever prize you thought you were gonna win for coming in and saying what you're saying, disrespectful about me. It's okay, you won. So now that you won, can I continue teaching all the other black men, women, and children and the rest of humanity? You won. Whoever you are that's going to come in and say something stupid, very disrespectful, very nasty towards me, and I know it's coming. I already got a few. You won, family. You got it. You the best. There you go. So now I'm gonna move on and do my best at educating the other masses of people, specifically black men, black women, black children. So for the people that's gonna come in and comment the disrespectful things, you won, baby. But to all my subscribers, if you don't know me by now, I'm religion killer over here. It's AKA and hashtag political killer over here as well at Pro Black Everything. Every political party, every Democrat, every Republican, and every independent. Every one of these political systems and every system in America is owned and operated by the race of people who mass murder, rape, and torture us, mass murder, raped, and tortured us, and brought us here as slaves. The white man and his mama. They still manage, run, and own and created all these systems that y'all believe in, even y'all religion, y'all man-made religion of most black people in America who are Christians. hmm I just gotta ask, make a statement, real quick. Isn't it funny that there's no other species on this planet that we call Earth, and there's millions and billions of other species on this planet, family. to the human race. This is to the human race now. There's millions, if not billions, of other living, breathing species on this planet, and none of them have no God. We the only one. You have never seen no hippopotamus, no snake, no lion, no hyena, no bee, no ants, no birds. You have never seen them worshiping no God. You never see them try to claw no God figure. None of that. Wrote down no holy scripture of any kind anywhere. Not on anything. We're the only species on this planet, the human species, that worship this God because man taught you about this God. Because if this God was so universal and so creator of all living things, everything will be worshiping a God. Every animal, a mammal life, plant life, everything will be worshiping a God. And you will see scrapings of elephants and giraffes and tigers and lions and bears on my scraping in these God figures somewhere and worshiping these gods. No, just humans. That's the best way to control the masses of a race called the human beings is get them to believe in something mythological and fake, and that if they don't, they're going to go to hell. The God and goddesses, black man, black woman, black child, just real quick, it's within. The devil, too, is within. You have a higher self and a lower self as a human being on this planet. You are the gods and the goddesses and the kings and queens and the emperors and the devils and the demons. It's all a within thing, family. None of this mythological thing in the sky. No, that's play family. Um, we don't do that over here. We don't do that over here, family. We don't. That's childish shit. When I became grown and mature and a man over here, I put away childish things, family. And that religion is childish things to me. Just to let y'all know, it's just crazy that we're the only species. There's been other species that's been here and still here, but that's been here millions of years before us. Before there was ever such thing as a human, there were other species like alligators and other life that's been here millions of years. None of them has never put anything down nowhere about no God. So for millions of years, family, there was no God doing anything. And then all of a sudden, even though there was other species living and walking around this planet, but when he made humans, when this God that y'all believe in made humans, that's when we started to worship God. When humans made it. Not all the other species that's been here millions of years before us. They didn't put down nothing nowhere about no God, but when humans came, that's when God wanted to come out the closet. That's when God wanted to come out the closet, baby. Yeah, when he created humans, baby. This God that y'all tell me real quick, that is the Alpha and Omega, beginning and the end, self-sustaining, all-knowing, all-powerful, all everything encompassing of this God that y'all tell me that y'all believe in, y'all have praised and willing to die for and give all y'all money to these black churches. But y'all gonna tell me that this God that's beginning and the end, Alpha and Omega, all-knowing, all everything, self-sustaining, wanted to make human beings to praise it. This all-knowing Alpha and Omega, that not wanting of nothing, not needing of nothing. That's what y'all tell me that this God is. That this God that y'all tell me about decided it wanted to make humans to worship it. This self-sustaining, all-knowing, everything, all intelligent, all everything God wanted to make humans on this planet of millions and billions of planets, wanted to make humans on this planet, not the other millions and billions of species, but this humans on this planet, made them to worship it. This all-knowing, all benevolent, all beginning in self-sustaining God of y'all's. Oh man, humans, boy. Y'all some conceited motherfuckers, family, to think that family. Y'all is so that's narcissistic shit, family. That's narcissistic, family, to think of God and all. Like, come on, family. God said, fuck all these other millions and billions of species, these other millions and billions of planets and universes and galaxies and whatnot. I'm going to use this speck on earth to create these humans to worship me. And if not, I'm going to put them in heaven or hell. That's what this all knowing, all everything God decided that y'all tell me. Family, let's stop playing. Let's stop playing, family. That's not it. That shit ain't even funny, family. Just like the black man, the black woman, black child in America that tell me that they're a Republican or a Democrat, and then add on that one of their man-made religions. I just say, man, that Willie Lynch syndrome, that coconut syndrome you have, that the white man taught you. That's what happens when a motherfucker mass murder, rape, and torture you and enslave you for hundreds of years. They know what can make you laugh, what can make you cry, what can make you sing, what make you dance. They then programmed you to what to like, what not to like, what's considered great, what's considered bad. They taught you everything. That's what happened when you've been enslaved up until today by a race of people called the white man and his motherfucking mama. When a motherfucker have you enslaved that much and can manipulate your mind and have everything that they tell you is the shit, is everything, and that's all you glorify because that's what they taught you for hundreds of years. That's what they beat and raped and murdered, mass murdered and tortured you into all these hundreds of years. I mean, it makes sense to me. I understand why y'all still believe in these political systems or any system by this white man and his mama. That's why I call them the champs. And that'll lead me into AKA and hashtag to the Rocky Marcianos and the Mayweathers of America and the world, and the champs, the champs of the world, and the Mayweathers and Rocky Marcianos of America, the white man and his motherfucking mama. That's why I call them the champs, because they got niggas still believing after all this time in one of their systems in America and their God. Checkmate. That's why we got the 99% of house nigga coon and coonettes. Coconuts. Black and brown on the outside, white on the inside. That's what happens. I understand it. You know, took me a while, but that's why I understand it. Took me 15 plus years in counting and studying history and studying factual things to understand it. But I understand it thoroughly now, and I will continuously to understand it even more thoroughly throughout my learning, family. And that's what y'all need to do. Yes, we are owed motherfucking reparations by the trillions upon trillions of dollars, black man, black woman, black child, in America and globally. Can we come together for that? Can we put down our political and religious beliefs just to come together as a black nation? What we're gonna call it, the brown and black coalition of the world, whatever name we want to call it. Let's think of something new, so ain't nobody can fight over the wordplay of it. Of oh, we ain't calling it this. No, let's make up a new word. Come together on that to get what is owed to us by America first, and then help our brothers and sisters, African brothers and sisters throughout the world, so they can get theirs what is owed to them. No, we don't want to do it. Why not? Everything else uh, in our history as Black Americans or African Americans, whatever you want to call yourself, or Black people as a whole throughout the world, whatever you want to call yourself, everything that we didn't got, family, in our history that we know of and then read is by being willing to fight and die for. And you got niggas today telling you not to be willing to fight and die for trillions of dollars of reparations that is owed in America. Land, education, and money by this motherfucking white man, by America 3Ks. Don't get it fucked up. We done fought and died for everything that we done got. We fought and died to get out of slavery, black family. We fought and died for voting. We fought and died to be able to read. We fought and died for every fucking thing that we got. A little bit that y'all tell me that we have, black family, black world. We was willing and fought and died for, but reparations don't fight and die for. But everything else we got from fighting and dying, not voting and praying. We didn't get out of slavery by voting and praying. No, God came down when the mass murder, rape, and torture of African people for hundreds of years in America and globally, when babies was getting ripped out and sold and stomped on, and black men and women and children were getting hung and raped and beat for hundreds of years. No, God came down and never saved none of us from none of that. We fought and died to get free, the little bit of freedom that we have now in America and throughout the world. We fought and died and bled for it, family. We didn't pray our way out of it, and we didn't vote our way out of it, family. That has never happened. We fought and was willing and died for it, family. Let's be willing to fight and die for reparations, family. We owe it to our babies, family. There's nothing bigger than that. No, it's not a sign of endearment or a thing to get killed in your neighborhood by another black man or woman. That's what you've been taught. You want our race to be our generation to be a hero generation of black men, black women, black child in America and throughout the world. Let's go down as fighting and willing and dying for reparations for our babies, family. No, we don't want to do that. Wow, I know. So stay at y'all motherfucking religions and y'all belief systems, and we're gonna stay exactly where we at. It's not gonna change, family. It's the same thing. We already know the end of this movie, family. We already know it, don't we? Yeah, we already know the end of this movie because we've been doing it for so long, praying and voting. We've been doing it for so long. We know the outcome already. Let's try something new, baby. Let's try the new thing of be willing to fight and die, family, for this. All right, family. Let's get it here. Let's get it. Like I said, it's June 4th, Sunday, June 4th. You know, y'all holy Sabbath day. Um, aka and hashtag to all the other species on the planet, aka and hashtag to no filter, and no editing over here, family. I don't need none of that. My race of people created humanity, nigga. So when somebody come and say, Dre, what, and I don't want to fuck with them, and they say, well, Dre, what contribution do your race have, your black race have? And I say we invented breathing because no other human was breathing before us, so that's what we did. And if you didn't know how to breathe, nigga, you wouldn't do nothing else. You wouldn't be able to build nothing else or do nothing else, nigga. You wouldn't be living. So that's what the black race invented first and foremost is breathing. And get the fuck out my face. Next question. And you're welcome. That's how I'm coming at you, fam, for real. So let's get it here, man. This is one of many reasons why I do it. This brother right here says, Mr. Khan, Elder, respect and love. Look what it say. If y'all haven't already read it, I'm 75. I fought in the civil rights movement. And I must agree with you, brother. We are in seriously bad shape. People are giving some bullshit preachers money, and there are no stores in the neighborhood. But the black church get 9 to 11 million every Sunday in the pulpit. God is good to these motherfucking black churches who got the 50C13 from the federal government, which they're not taxed and they ain't got to say or show where their money, how they got their money and where it's going. God is good to them niggas. Hmm? God is good to the black church. 9 to 11 million that they've been getting decade after decade after decade every single Sunday in the pulpit, and we have no major, no multiple banks and hospitals and grocery stores and farming land, but the motherfucking God, the church, with Jesus and God and Allah of the black people, they get 9 to 11 million every Sunday. Damn, God, you winning out here in these streets, ain't you? You got these motherfuckers getting this motherfucking guap for you, man. God is the motherfucking biggest drug dealer. This God is. Just like I tell y'all, there's no other addiction, family, more addicted, that can get you more addicted than this motherfucking God. It's more addictive than heroin. It's more addictive than cocaine, crack. This God is the most addictive thing motherfucker can get. It got 9, 7, 6, 5. It got so many billions of people on the payroll and following of it, and that's addicted to it. It got billions. This guy got billions of motherfucker addicted to it. So I'm going to set up a clinic like the heroin and the alcohol and all them clinics to get you off of them. I'm setting up a motherfucking clinic for pro-black everything to get you niggas off God. Yeah, we're gonna set up a clinic for that to get you niggas. I know it's gonna take we got to strap you niggas down like they do heroin addicts, like they do crack addicts. We gotta strap you niggas down in the bed so you then close your mouth and all we're gonna play is African shit, nigga. So you niggas can't think about no motherfucking God and praising no God and thinking no God is coming. That's what we're gonna do, family. We're non-stop, nothing but black men and women and how we created humanity is gonna be playing at my clinic, family. No God shit, no religious shit. We got to get you niggas off. We got to wean you niggas off of this motherfucking addiction that you have, which is called a God. This God complex you niggas have. Mhm. Yeah, I'm gonna be the first clinic to get you niggas off God. It's gonna be called Pro Black Everything Healing, nigga. Come on in so we can get you niggas away from this number one addiction, this motherfucking God and these religions of y'all. We're gonna get y'all off of it, off of these gods and religion from this clinic over here, baby. That's what it is. So come on in. You don't need no money. Keep your wallet. You're poor already. You're a couple paychecks away from being broke. So I don't need your money, black family. See, that should be number one for you to come. This is free over here, baby. I owe this to you. See, I don't want your money. I don't want your Cash App. I don't want a Snapchat. Snapchat. I don't want whatever type of way you give money. Don't try to send me nothing. I don't want no donation. At this clinic, everything free to get you niggas off of this addiction of God, nigga. No Cash App. I don't want it. No donation. I don't want it. This is a free service over here to get you niggas off of this highly addictive motherfucking addiction, which is this God complex, nigga. This mythological shit. Mm-hmm. This is what I do, family. This is what I do. Let's get it. Let's get it, family. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. June 4th, baby. Sunday, baby. Y'all holy Sabbath day. We're gonna get it in over here. So shout out to Mr. Khan, man. Shout out to this brother. I'm gonna read this one more time. I'm 75, fought in the civil rights movement, and I must agree with you, brother. We are in seriously bad shape. People are giving some bullshit preacher money, and there are no stores in the neighborhood. There's nothing in the black neighborhood but churches, baby. Because God getting all this money, man. The black churches, the deacons and the reverend and the pastor, nigga, they love God. I know why they praising God. Because they with God behind them, look what they got. Them niggas getting 9, 11 million every motherfucking week, nigga. Whole motherfucking black neighborhood look like Iraq after we blew it up. Soldiers blew it up. That's what most black communities look like. That's all black communities. But the church is standing, nigga. That motherfucker's beautiful. Black family. This pro-black everything over here, man. I'm telling you, man. You can get off my channel if you don't like this. It's okay. I understand it, you know. This is what you've been taught. This is what you've been educated all your life. That motherfucking white man, his mom is the champs, nigga. That's why I call them the champs. Because they still got you believing all this shit. So we're going to go in here. And I want y'all to listen to Mr. Needy Fuller. Just listen to this motherfucking information, how he break this shit down, family. And we're going to be up out of here for this Sunday lessons over here, baby. That's all. Listen to what this brother said. I'm going to stop in between and commentate through it, you know, like I do, you know, like P.B.E. do. Let's go. Start the revolution, all they probably do is squeal, but chill. When we start the revolution. Do you read that right there? So we're going to read that real quick. I wrote it down. This is a 90-year-old goddamn king, God, 90. This is what Mr. Neely Fuller said. You can read it on the screen. If you don't understand racism, white supremacy, everything else that you think you understand will only confuse you. Mr. Neely Fuller, I agree with you 1,000,000,000%. Let's go. When we start the revolution, all they probably do is squeal, but chill.
What are the white supremacists doing now? They're doing 4 basic things: racial showcasing, racial population tailoring, racial dislocation, and white sacrificing.
These are the 4 things he said that they're doing now. And he's going to break these down. I'm going to let it play through. Racial showcasing, racial population tailoring, racial dislocation, and white sacrifice. Let's go, Mr. Nitty Fuller. Break it down.
And these 4 things are designed to produce maximum sophisticated confusion among the victims.
There you go.
And so far has been somewhat successful worldwide. Now I'll start with the first one. What is racial showcasing? That means taking huge numbers of black people and putting them out front. There's going to be more of this all over the planet. Many millions of black people that you will see who will be rolling in money. They'll be able to showcase the places where they live. They'll be able to showcase their knowledge. And
he's 90. He put this video out, even though it's in cartoon form now. He spoke these same words years ago about this. He's been around 90 years old. He's been around 90 years. So he knows. He know the end of this movie. He know if we keep following and doing the same thing we're doing, white supremacy, systemic racism is going to still keep going. It's not going to stop. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. We have to break it. Let's go, family.
Expertise. So you have television now, you have all of the mediums for doing this, for showcasing. huge numbers of black people. I will say it will eventually run into the millions, so many that you won't be able to count them. Now, what is this for? This is for any black person that starts talking about racism in the future is going to be laughed at, because they're going to be able to showcase so many black people who are what you call quote-unquote successful, that it will seem that racism has been put out of business. But white supremacy is a world business. And
did he say white supremacy is a world business, nigga? It's a world business. Let's go, Mr. Nitty-Fuller.
Like any other business, it works on profits and losses, which means percentages. You go into business, you expect a certain amount of loss. If you're in the grocery business, well, you might have a load of asparagus that is spoiled. But overall, you will make more profits than you have losses if you're going to stay in the business. Now, so the white supremacists know that the cost of doing the business of white supremacy is going up. They can no longer get away with Joe Louis and Lena Horne like they did years ago. They have to have many, many, many more black people who are going to be showcased. I made up this term just to explain it. You have to make up terms because they won't make them up for you.
He said he had to make up terms because white supremacy, systemic racism ain't gonna make them up for you, baby. You got to make these terms up yourself, and that's what he's doing. Let's go.
So now that's the first phase, or one of the first elements in the maximum confusion.
Okay.
And so that black people won't be able to say, they'll say, well, you know, it must be something wrong with me that I'm down and out and don't have a biscuit to eat, because there are so many millions of black people who have so much, so it can't be erased. But see, for the 4 or 5 million black people who will be showcased, there will be hundreds of millions worldwide who won't have a biscuit.
For the few million that they're going to show of black people that they've been showing the black people that we quote-unquote call making it, there are going to be hundreds of millions of black people around the world starving. They ain't even got a motherfucking biscuit. Let's go.
That's the way the business operates in the future. It will be. That's the way it seems to be going according to what? The evidence. According to the logic. The other is racial population tailoring. That's number 2. Meaning they're going to be killing huge numbers, either directly or indirectly, of non-white people. When I say black people, I mean, you know, non-white. Anybody who's in the non-white category. And doing this on an ongoing basis. Not to try to kill them all. Because when you're in the business of racism, you don't kill off the thing that you need in order to keep racism going. Your ego trip, which is what it's really all about. But you do tailor the population so you can keep them controlled. So you'll kill off a few million in the Congo, then you'll, a few years up the road, you'll kill off a few million in Nigeria, and a few years up the road, you'll kill off a few in Mexico, and on and on and on. And you will highly select the places where you do this. You'll have it all computerized, where you kill off huge numbers, or you have them, even better still, kill off each other. Like you do in most of the cities in the northwestern part of the world, called the northwestern hemisphere. Having black people gun down each other, you know, non-white people, the brown people gunning down each other, gangs and all that other foolishness. See? And you kill them off, you know, and you just keep this going and you egg it on. And you put things in place that will see to it that it just keeps going that way and never stops.
You put stuff in place to see that it never stops, that it continuously going at black on black murder, self-hate of each other. It's in place that it keeps going. They make sure it don't never stop, family. That's why I call these motherfuckers the champs. That's why I call the white man and his motherfucking mama the champs, family. I just need y'all to understand that. Keep going, Mr. Nitty-Fuller.
Because that's the mentality of the people. And this is racial population tailoring. In other places where the people are reasonably sane, they don't have a tendency to kill off each other. Then you do things like dry up the water, or poison the rivers, dump toxic waste. There's all kinds of ways to do that racial population tailoring. All right, then the other, number 3, is racial dislocation. Keep them moving. People who are forever on the move through eminent domain, urbanization, urban renewal, gentrification, or here again, drying up the river. You build a dam 800 miles up, and the river seals off the water behind the dam. I mean, the dam is sealed off, the river is sealed off behind the dam. So that means that all the people down in the valley there, they don't get any water. They need water. They depend on the fishing industry. So now they have to come and work for you because there's no more water there, no more fish. And you give them minimum wage and a promise for the future as long as they look up to you. So they'll know they're completely dependent. But keep them moving. If a black person in the Northwestern Hemisphere starts getting that second generation house, then you come through and say you got to build a highway. That's the technique. Now, these are things that you asked about how the white supremacists operate. These are the ways that they operate. The white sacrificing is the fourth. And this is, here again, all four of these things are for maximum sophisticated confusion among the victims. So you're not confused. You're keeping your victims confused. So you have white sacrifices, meaning it's kind of parallel to the racial showcasing. But these people in this case are white. Like in any army, or any military operation, you know you're going to have some losses. So some white people are written off under the system of white supremacy.
Ukraine and Russia, white on white crime. Let's go. Let's go.
And a lot of white people are aware of this. They don't like it. But they're told that this is the cost of doing business. Just like a person who goes into the army and knows full well you might get killed. But it goes with the territory of trying to defend your bigger operation. So white sacrifices mean you'll have more and more white people on park benches, more and more white people begging on streets. They will be greatly visible. But what you won't pay attention to, because black people never pay much attention to what white people are doing, we just watch each other. See, they know that. You'll be passing millions of white people who are doing well on any city street. And for the handful of white people who have fallen through the cracks, you might say, sitting in front of the subways or begging in front of these delicatessen, for the handful that you see doing that, up under the bridge and all like that, it will give the illusion that it's not about race. That white supremacy is officially out of business. So there will be more of these white sacrifices, and they will be greatly visible. But compared to the number of white people who will be prospering, it will be very negligible worldwide. Now those are the four maximum sophisticated confusion elements.
I hope y'all understand that. That's Mr. Neely Fuller, one of our goats, one of our greats, one of our guys that's still living, still speaking this. He's been around. It's like that 75-year-old brother that was on my screen at the beginning, man. They know. And I appreciate them, my elders that's still living and still able to look at somebody like me and be like, damn, no, you telling the truth, bro. Yes. So nothing but respect and love to my elders. That's about this motherfucking reparation, about us being willing to fight and die for what we're owed. Demand, fight, and die. Because we fought and died for everything else, family. Black man, black woman, black child. I need y'all to understand that. If that's how you got everything or the little bit of shit that you already have, is by doing that, getting away from slavery and all the other stuff, is by fighting and dying and willing to fight and die, then why are we going to stop that part now? The other thing, the voting and the praying, has never got us that. But the willing and fighting and dying and fighting and dying throughout history has got us things. Voting and praying hasn't, but fighting and willing to die has. But majority of us are going to still go with the voting and praying that hasn't. And you tell me that you're intelligent and that you're more intelligent than any other species on the planet, and I just look at you and it's just funny to me, family. No other species would do this. Just us. Just our race, because that's what we've been taught. That's what we've been programmed for so long to do. And that's why I call the white man his mama the motherfucking champs, because they still got this in our heads. still got this in our minds, in our actions, and what we do every day. It's to think and act like them, so they can blame us as the most savage. Because look at them. That's what the white man said. Look at them. Don't look at us. We know we done mass murdered and we didn't went through countries and mass murder, raped and tortured and done the black race like that, and done the Hispanics that way, and done ourselves that way, and done the Native Americans that way, and done the Asians that way. We've done every other race, including our own race, that way. That's just us. That's the white man. He knows that. There's no lying on that. You can get mad at it all you want. If you don't like what I just said, you can get off my motherfucking channel as well. It's okay. This pro black everything PBE. I'm out.